Hey guys, welcome to Black Friday, our weekly series on the countdown to Black Ops 2. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for tuning in. Hey guys, A-Bomb here of noEHinTEAM, your #1 source for awesome. Welcome to Black Friday. If you guys have been living under a rock, unless you've been living under a rock, you would know that this past week was a big week for all Call of Duty gamers and for gamers in general, as everyone's attention and focus was on Germany this past week for the big Gamescom convention. And one of the primary features of the show, and one of the featured games and developers was Treyarch with Black Ops 2. They did a massive multiplayer rollout where they really showed us a whole lot more that we caught little glimpses in the trailer, but this kind of took it to a whole new level, and they showed us a whole bunch of new features like the COD casting. And anyways, if you guys have missed it completely, I'll throw some links in the description for you. You can check it out for yourself, and you can even replay some of the live streams that they showed, where they had some actual live gameplay, where they had a few pro teams going up against each other and showing us all how it's done. Yeah, to be honest, for the most part, everything looks pretty good. And the other nice thing about it too is Black Friday just got a whole lot more interesting for us. Speaking of, yes, I don't know how I didn't see that guy, and I don't know how he didn't kill me. Anyways, blah 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 blah. Back to Gamescom. Black Friday got a whole lot more interesting because we've got a whole lot more information to share with you guys on a weekly basis, and most of that's because of Gamescom. I'm sure more is going to be leaked slowly, but this had a whole ton of content in it. And one thing that we learned, and to my disappointment, is that strike packages no longer exist. They have retained the point streak system. They've redubbed it scorestreak, but they have done away with strike packages. So everyone knows Modern Warfare 3, you had three options. You could run the specialist package, which allowed you to unlock perks. You could run the assault package, which was your classic, or nearly classic kill streaks, albeit with the point streaks added in. But it was classic in the way that you died and a reset to 0. And then finally they had the support package, which would not reset when you died. It continued to grow until you either reached your top kill streak and went back to 0, or the round ended. Now, the support package was in a word, controversial in the Call of Duty community. I am going to kind of go against the grain here, and you may call me a Call of Duty heretic and swear to never watch one of my videos again and call me a fool. You can do that. That's okay. I'll be happy to duke it out with you in the comments section there below. But I actually thought that the support package was a good idea. I felt like Infinity Ward Sledgehammer brought something new to the table, and it changed things up a little bit especially for average and mediocre players. Most of the people that complained about the support package were better players and guys that have been around for a long time. And while I agree that they didn't implement it, they didn't implement it perfectly by any stretch. They tried to do something new and different, and I felt like it was an idea that was trying to be more inclusive. I do know, and I've seen it in comments with previous Call of Duties and whatnot, a lot of people that play Call of Duty are just that. They're average Call of Duty players. They're among the masses that just play casually. They're not watching YouTube videos. They're not posting gameplays. They're not going out there looking for big wins and competitive rounds and whatnot. They're just there to have fun. And one of the big things in Call of Duty that's a ton of fun is earning kill streaks, throwing them up there and doing some work. And when you're an average player, you tend to not get that thrill quite as often. The top guys, they're pulling in their big kill streaks just about every round. They're stomping in pub matches, you name it. They're owning the noobs, and there's a ton of noobs out there. That's all I'm gonna say. And the support package allowed said noobs to get a little bit more of that Call of Duty experience. Oh, I just need this much to get my next kill streak. Oh, I need this to get that. And it just, it happened with a little more regularity. Now, do I think that some of the items in the support package were completely overpowered and far too easy to get? Yes, I do. I think they could have done things a little bit differently in that, you know, maybe in the support package you actually had to get kills to earn them rather than, you know, kills and, you know, points. You know, like dom captures and whatnot. You actually, it had to be kills. I certainly don't think the stealth bomber should have been in the support package. The EMP was too easy to get. So yeah, they made some mistakes with it, but again, I applaud them for making the effort to change things up and make Call of Duty more inclusive. A lot of people's beef with Call of Duty is that it is the everyman game, but quite frankly, the bigger the game is, with the more casual players we have, the more enjoyable it is for those of us that Call of Duty is kind of our, you know, that it's our game. It's the one we play, the one we enjoy, the one we want to excel at. If you don't have cannon fodder, for lack of a better description, we're not going to have guys posting, you know, 105 scores and etc. etc. I'm not saying I'm one of those guys by any stretch, but there's just, it's not going to be feasible. If we don't have the average players, we don't have a full community. And I actually play a ton of paintball. This year I haven't played a ton, but in general I play a ton. And one of the most important things in paintball is making sure that you include new people in the community and make sure they enjoy the experience. Because frankly, if we don't have enough young and new players coming into the sport, it'll eventually wither and die. And people keep talking about how the end of COD is coming, and you know, we're gonna be missing out. Well, guess what, guys? The best way to make sure COD doesn't die, if you enjoy it, is to ensure that new players and casual players still enjoy the experience every single time they throw the game in their console, load it up on their PC, you name it. We want them to enjoy it. And yeah, that's just, it's super important. Now, I'll also mention, disappointed support package is gone, but also really disappointed the specialist package is gone. In the spring, there were a lot of so-called confirmed leaks that the specialist package was back, and that Treyarch was just going to adjust it a little bit because they didn't like the balance. But apparently, Treyarch has decided, nope, no specialist package, it is gone. Again, I find that disappointing, but not the end of the world. The most important thing that came out of this was that they did maintain the point streak / score streak scenario. So that should help and continue to encourage players to play for the objectives, to play in a team role, and you know, not just go kill whoring for kill streaks. You know, those guys drive everybody crazy, and yeah, it doesn't increase the Call of Duty the experience in any way to have people continually doing that iteration after iteration after iteration. So I can't say that I saw it anywhere in any of the videos, and if anyone can confirm it or bunk it, I would be super stoked to know. And if you can, you know, let us know where to find the information, it'd be fantastic. I can't tell from any of the videos whether or not you can set up kill streaks for each player class. That was one thing that was awesome in Modern Warfare 3, because every player class is different. What you're trying to accomplish with each player class and each game type on each map is different every single time. And one of the best things in Modern Warfare 3 that they did from a player customization standpoint was that you could set your strike package for your individual player class. Now, from everything I've seen, my thought is that nope, they're going back to the standard. This is your kill streaks, set it, and that's what you get for the round, which I personally am not a fan of, but hey, Treyarch likes to do things their way, and you know, in a lot of ways they do good with that, and in some ways I'd like to have them give their head a shake, but hopefully they've brought that back in the same style that Modern Warfare 3 did it, in that you can set up your strike chains with each player class individually and make them unique to the player class. That was definitely a step in the right direction, and with all of the added player customization that's coming out, which we'll talk about more in future videos, this to me would just make perfect sense. So quickly, in summary, strike packages gone, score streaks / point streaks remain, and honestly, it looks like it's gonna be a ton of fun. I do like the number of kill streaks that they've added in. Would I like to see the specialist package? Oh hell yes, I would like to see that back, and the support package. I'm not personally that disappointed, but I do think that it's a negative when you're considering the entire scope of the Call of Duty audience. And yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you on Topic Tuesday, probably a random somewhere midweek, and we'll see you on the next Black Friday. Hey guys, thank you again for watching the video. We really appreciate it. As mentioned, lots of Black Fridays. Last week's, we got Akinuk on the left there. Go check it out. He's talking about the knifing system. Middle there is actually the original multiplayer trailer breakdown. If you didn't catch that, go check it out. We kind of dissect things a little bit with the trailer. And there on the far right, another Black Friday episode that you may have missed. Again, if you guys are still here, please give us a like and leave us a comment. Thank you again. We'll catch you soon.